YouTube family. So it's been a while, but I need to talk to you guys about something. So you live in your body your whole life, obviously, and you think you know yourself, but I've been learning. So, like I was saying, with every fitness journey that I do, I learn something about myself. For example, P90X, I learned I had weak wrist. I learned that when I had to do 400 different types of push-ups. Turbo Fire, I learned I had no indoor cardio endurance at all. Like, Chalene Johnson was jumping all over the place, and I was over in the corner praying for my next breath. Had, because I fixed that. I'm an indoor cardio beast. Les Mills Pump. I learned that I have a lot of strength in my thighs, but then I learned that I don't have the upper body strength to get the heavy weights up onto my shoulders in order to do lunges with heavier weights. Insanity, I learned Shaun T's crazy. But you would think 29 years of life, I kind of know my body. Yeah, well, that changed when I decided that in 2013 I was going to become a runner. Like, I dreaded running with a passion. I would hit the track, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and I would do one lap and I'd be like, I think I just got asthma. So I said, you know what? I am going to train myself to become a runner and complete a 5K this year. I found a wonderful group called Black Girls Run. So this is a nationwide group of motivate women to get out there, get running, get walking, and it's a support system. So I found a local chapter, and I meet up with them early in the mornings a couple times a week, and I'm running now. Like, I couldn't do a lap before, and now I can do laps, and we do interval training, and everyone is so motivational. It's amazing. If you are trying to get into jogging, running, walking, Google them. It doesn't matter your race or anything. Find a location near you, and they make a huge difference in your life. Hi, ladies. But I learned really quickly in running that my breasts don't like to run. Running is different from other workouts. Running is the same continuous thing over and over. So one day I came back from a run, and I'm peeling my sweaty clothes off me, and my boobs are sore, and I'm like, shower, please, shower. And you're washing, and you're like, I'm like, what's this? Oh. All of a sudden, all the self-breast exams that I should have been doing all year, I was cramming into 5 minutes. Okay, do you do this with your knuckles, with here, with your flat? Okay, is it in a circular motion? Is it up and down? Because I think I feel something. The part that scared me was what I was feeling wasn't like the size of an M&M or even the size of a peanut M&M. We're talking a mass that was not 1 finger wide, not 2, but 3. You go into this anxiety level that is through the roof and that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. I said, your first step is to contact your OBGYN. So I went there. He felt the same thing. And I don't know why that raised my anxiety level. Like, I felt that it was there. But for him to be like, oh yeah, we want to get this checked out, took my anxiety from here to here. So then you go through the normal things that you need to do. Mammogram and sonogram, I'll explain soon. And I checked with a breast specialist. Fortunately for me, my results came out that I am cleared. My mass is not abnormal. There are no cancerous cells in it. However, I learned that I have a condition called dense breasts. What are dense breasts? You really can't, you don't see it, you don't really feel it unless you're really examining, but you need to know your body and know what lumps you always had so that you can be aware of ones that come up. I did some research, and I found this website called dense.And. I learned some interesting facts about dense breasts. Now, the problem with having dense breasts and why it's important to get them checked out frequently is that dense breast tissue will hide cancerous tissues underneath that a mammogram can't always detect. So there are countless stories of women who, you know, thought that they had issues with their breasts. So these women would go to the doctor, they think something's wrong with their breast, the doctor would send them for a mammogram comes back clear. A couple months later, they're like, something's off. They go back, they get a mammogram, then a sonogram, then they show some kind of stage 4 cancer that was hidden underneath the dense breast tissue. So when you learn you have dense breasts, you know that you need to check up on them regularly, mammogram and sonogram. Facts about dense breast tissue on this site. One of them is that while a mammogram detects 98% of cancers in women with fatty breasts, it finds only 48% in women with dense breasts. That's less than half. I wondered why a mass so huge I hadn't noticed before, and the doctor said, you know, you've lost a lot of weight recently and you're losing it everywhere. So you might not have felt these dense tissue masses before, but as you lose the weight, now it's easier for you to feel it. But now I know they're there, so now I know how to keep an eye out on them. It also said that cancer turns up 5 times more often in women with extremely dense breasts than those with fatty tissue. You might have dense breasts underneath your fatty tissue. It also stated that women with dense breasts who've had breast cancer have a 4 times higher risk of recurrence than women with less dense breasts. All I'm saying is, make sure every month you're checking your boobs. And if you feel something a little weird going on, get it checked out. It might not be something. It may be something. Or like me, you might be clear now, but now you have more power for the future. So that's enough talk about my breasts. Talk to everyone later.